So the first assignment in the lab was to locate the man page that shows how to set a password. So that's about man-k, man-k passwords. That's how I would recommend you start. There we can see that again we have a lot of results. How much? 77. Okay, that's readable. Based on the result we need to decide what we want to do. Setting a password is something that users should be able to do for themselves as well. So I'm using grep 1. And do we see anything that looks like setting a password? And in fact we don't really. Now how about grep 8? Is that showing anything? It has chpasswd, update passwords in batch mode. That sounds pretty cool. But for the rest of it, well, I don't see the command that we need. Now, this is interesting. Man-k doesn't give us what I need. Is there any other solution? Well, the other solution would be to use man-user-add, for example. Start from a command that you already know and which is related. If you start from a related command, you can use Shift-G to go all the way down. And if you go all the way down, you see also. And look at that. In see also, we see passwd. So man passwd, this is what we need to do. And this also explains why man-k didn't give us anything. Because the command is passwd and not password. And the description is update users authentication tokens. It's not talking about passwords. So sometimes man-k doesn't bring you what you want it to bring you. Good. Next we need the man page for user add. And as a root we need to create a user with the name Anna. So man user add. Man user add is showing all the different options. So user add, options, login. And then it's up to you to decide if you want to read through all the man page. In cases like this, I like quitting the man page and I like a different approach, which is user add -- help. Almost all commands in Linux have an option -- help that will show you a usage summary in a much shorter, more compact way. So if we filter that through less, then we can see how to use the command. So user add followed by any options login should do it. And there's user add -d, but you can see -d is about defaults. I don't want to do anything with defaults. I just want to create a user with the name Anna. So how are we going to do that? Simple. User add Anna. That should do it. Next we need to set the password for user Anna to password. Well, we just found out that we need passwd to set passwords. So let's do passwd -- help. Where you can see that you can use passwd followed by an account name. And if you are a root, you can easily do that. Obviously, you must be a root in order to reset passwords for other users. Normal users can only reset their own password. Fourth assignment in the lab was to use cd/etc to make etc the current directory. You can use pwd to verify if you want to. Next, use globbing and ls to show all files in etc that have a number in their name. I would suggest using ls *0-9 between square brackets and a star, and here we can see all files that have a number in their name. Notice that something strange is happening here. If you look at this, for example, polkit-1 is a directory. Now if you use ls followed by some globbing pattern and you have a directory that matches, then by default ls will show you the contents of the directory. That's probably not what you want. If you don't want to do that, then you must add the option -d. -d will show you names of the directories only and not all of the contents of these directories. And that's a better readable, more to the point command line output. Okay, sixth assignment, still from etc. Use ls-l and use a pipe to display the results page by page. So ls-l pipe less. So that's page 1, and I can use the spacebar to move forward to the next page. And let me use Q to get out of here. Second part of the sixth assignment is to type cd without any arguments. If you type cd without any arguments, the result is that you will always get back to your home directory. And now we need to use vim to create a file with the name users. So vim users. And in this file we need Alex and Alexander and Linda and Belinda. And that's it. At the end of vim, obviously use escape :WQ to write and quit and save the file. And that's all we needed to do in lesson 2.